All right, Shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honors unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is your brother, the priest of Zion from GMS Atlanta. Back with another edifying video. And I just want to share some information that I found pertaining to the main prophecy that we're looking for to come to pass before the destruction and, of course, the salvation of the elect, which is the Motb, which is found in Revelation, the 13th chapter, the 16th verse, which is the Motb Implant. And of course, we say micro C hip because, YouTube doesn't really like to have us bring this truth out all the way. Got to speak in code. So anyway, so this is a document, right? A document. This is from 2007, August 2007, and it's dealing with the global positioning system, GPS technology for community supervision. Lessons learned. So, let's see here. This is from the Center for Criminal Justice Technology. Now, let me do this here. Let me pull up the scripture. Revelation, the 13th chapter. Revelation 13, and let's go to verse 16. It says, "And he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, right, in their right hand, which is a mark, or in their foreheads." Now, we know that when they push the Motb, they're going to offer it to everyone. They're going to offer it to all people. No matter your status, no matter your financial status, your positioning. As it says here, small, great, rich, or poor. But also says free and bond. All right? So now when you look up this word bond in this verse in the Greek, well, let's look up free first. All right? So you look up the word free. Okay? The word for free is eleutheros in the Greek, which means freeborn. In a civil sense, one who is not a slave. So a free person, okay? Free woman, free man, someone that has liberty and freedom. So that's what it means, right? Free and bond. But now when you look up the word for bond, in the Greek, doulos, which means a slave, bondman, a man of servile condition, right? Or a prisoner. If you're in jail or in prison, right? Really more so jail, right? And you are looking to get out after you go to trial or court or your arraignment. You're looking to make bond, right? So a bail bondsman comes and he pays your bond, and you can go out free, right? Under certain stipulations, okay? So bond It's pretty much someone that is a prisoner or a slave. So not only are freemen going to be offered or be caused to receive the MOTB, right? Rich, poor, but also those in prison. So it's our belief, right? I'm going to show you the knowledge here too, that the prisoners and those in jail are also going to be caused to have to get the micro-C-hip implant. So now that takes me back to this document here. So it says Global Positioning System, Technology for Community Supervision, Lessons Learned. So pretty much, well, let me read some of this. Let's see here. Under the Department of Justice. Now this goes all the way back to 2007. Okay. So it says Introduction. Fueled by high-profile cases, jail and prison overcrowding, and facilitated by the rapid evolution of technology, the use of GPS has become more prevalent at every level of community supervision. Supervision programs using GPS vary widely with regard to scope, objectives, and processes. In many cases, agencies must implement GPS as a result of mandates. So this document was put on the books or presented to the Department of Justice back in 2007 as part of using a GPS mandated for those in the prison system. It says whether a program is being implemented by a city, county, state, or federal agency, there is an expected learning curve and challenges to crafting a successful program. So it says GPS hardware components, 2-piece, 1-piece. Now, when you're dealing with those that are on house arrest, right? They put the ankle monitor on, and it pretty much tracks, where you are, or, you have to have authorized leave. So there's always been, technology to track prisoners, right? But this time, in this new technological and global reset, what Esau wants to do is he wants to pretty much put, instead of having it around your ankle, where you got these parolees and those on house arrest can cut it off the ankle. They want to put the technology in you, right? So it says here what types of GPS clients, SX offenders, other violent offenders, pretrial defendants, probationers, parolees, geographic factors, urban, rural, inclement weather, cellular coverage, building interference. So they want to use all this, right? All these different I guess you could say ways. I'll just keep it simple. All these different ways to pretty much track all these different offenders, right? So let me get to the point, right? So See if I can look this up. So let's see if I can find it here. When you look this up, okay, here we go. All right. So now it speaks about RFID technology. Okay? I want to show you something. Right, so it says radio frequency identification, RFID, concept of operation. Chapter 1 of this study discussed the existing role of RF radio frequency technology in community corrections. This section will discuss the underlying technology known as RFID and its general applicability to location-based tracking. In order to understand RFID technology, it is first necessary to understand the basic function of a transponder. Basically, a transponder is a device that can both transmit and receive electronic signals. Typically, a transponder includes an antenna that can receive a signal, and in response to a recognizable signal, an integrated micro C-hip, right, is activated. That, in turn, causes an electronic response to be transmitted. So RFID technology is in our smartphones, is in our laptops, it's in our cars, it's in different technologies now, right? So now what I want to do is I want to show you where they say that they actually want to put it inside, under the skin, in your body. Okay? And this is something that we here at Great Millstone GMS have been telling our people for years, for decades. Okay? So now I'm reading from the far right, on the right-hand side. So it says a recent development dubbed RFID radar, which is a trademark, by its inventors, claims to significantly increase both the range and location finding accuracy of RFID systems while still using small and inexpensive passive tags. This technology could help facilitate less restrictive movement limitations for some clients, right? Remember, we're dealing with prisoners at places of employment. Example given, construction sites or warehouses or large residences, farms. Because, you get out of jail or prison, you find you a job, you might work at a warehouse, you might get a construction job. I did construction, so a lot of the guys that we work with, especially Jake, Southern Kingdom, Judah, they were either on probation or they was just getting out, and they was on a construction job. So that's a reality, a fact of life. But now check this out. RFID tags, transponders. All right, so it says, however, advances in micro C-hip technology allow RFID tags to be manufactured in even smaller sizes. So small, in fact, that they can pass through a syringe. This would facilitate subdermal, just under the skin, or subcutaneous, in the subcutaneous or fatty tissue implantation of such transponders. Transponder implantation is discussed in more detail in section 4.2.5. So maybe I'll go into that. But, this is all I wanted to show you, was that they've been talking about putting this micro C-hip technology in people and prisoners with this document. I mean, going all the way to 2007. So, almost 20 years now. you know. And this is from the Center for Criminal Justice Technology. So, just further proof that the Motb is the micro C-hip implant. Going back to the scriptures, it definitely prophesies about putting the mark in those that are free in bond, which would be prisoners, those in jail. And that's from the document that I just read you. So, with that, hope it was edifying. All praises go to Yahweh, Bashmi Al Shah, Bashuk Hakudash once again. Shalom.